Fuck. Just as I suspected, it felt fucking heavy. Man, I didn't want to say anything before I did this first set, but like now that I've done it, I can kind of say before I even went into it, like as soon as I woke up today, let me just start there. As soon as I woke up, I was extremely sore everywhere. Like not just my legs from yesterday, but pretty much my whole body just felt sore. I was extremely lethargic and tired, and I still am. And then, I did some, worked a little bit, did some things around the house. Coming here into the gym, the warm-ups, the first couple felt fine, obviously, but it's, with not much weight the first couple. And then once I did 3 plates without the 10 on there. For a couple, that felt pretty tough. And that kind of told me right there. Like, and it's strange because, like, I don't know if you guys can see it, I'm actually shaking a little bit. I don't know what that's about. But, yeah, I mean, this just might be one of those days. I mean, I don't know. Like, all things considered, I think I did 9, if I remember correctly. You guys might have to bear with me a little bit, too, because I'm having some brain fog. The cut is starting to hit me hard this week. I don't know why specifically this week, but and last week I was starting to feel it pretty good, but this week it's really hitting me. It's hard to even like formulate my sentences correctly. But anyways, I think I did 9 reps and I think this is 300 pounds even with 2 10s on there. I don't even know if you guys can see the 10s, but I did 9 on incline. Not bad. A hell of a lot better than last week's incline bench session. So I think, all things considered, yes, I'm sore, tired. My energy is way down. But really, that doesn't fucking matter because no matter how I'm feeling, the gains are always just here waiting to be made. I just got to make sure whether I'm tired or not, whether I'm sore or not, to show up and give max effort each rep, each set, each lift. Sometimes that max effort is not always going to be as high as other days, and that's today I think. But as long as you're giving max effort, that's really all that matters. So I think a couple more sets with this weight. And honestly, that's all I'm gonna Like normally I really like to plan out my workouts, but with how I'm feeling, I'm just gonna plan on a couple more here, unless something changes. But a couple more, and then from there, I'm just gonna kind of whatever feels right is what I'm gonna do. I'll for sure do triceps next, but I don't know what yet. So let's do a couple more here. These can be the workouts that while you're doing them, you're suffering a lot, and not that you hate it. I mean, some people might. I don't, but there's just a lot of suffering, and you have to kind of dig pretty deep. And like I said, while you're doing it, it sucks. It does. My energy is so low right now. It's not even funny. But I say all that to say, as soon as you get done with a workout or a lift like this, it is without a doubt the most rewarding because I mean, a lot of people like if they've never done it, like really push through something really tough like this, and they come out the other side, completing it. It's like I said, it's a very rewarding feeling, and honestly, there's some people that never really experience that. Like I'm talking like something you really have to dig deep for. Um, I feel like there's probably some people out there who's never had to do that, or if they have, they quit. So you know when it's the first time, like the best case scenario, it becomes addicting, and it should because it's like when you learn a lot about yourself whenever you have to push through something like this. And I'm not trying to be over dramatic here. I'm really not because I mean there's countless bodybuilders out there that cut and they make it through just fine and they get better and better with each one they do. Even the most experienced bodybuilders will tell you there are some days where it just hits you really hard. And like I said, not only am I really tired, I'm really freaking sore. So it's kind of like a double whammy, and it's really laying it on thick right now. It is, dude. Like my energy is just, and my motivation, which that hardly ever goes away. Not let me use a different word. Well, I guess it is motivation. Um, it's kind of even being messed with right now. So, but like I said, once a person kind of pushes through something really tough like this, like I said, they learn a lot about themselves, and hopefully they continue to see the benefits of actually pushing through something really difficult. Because the more you do it, the more it hardens you, the more it like mentally makes you gives you that ability to, like I said, to really dig deep, even when you don't have any energy and you don't want to. So that was kind of a long-winded answer just to say that at the very end. I could have just said that to start with. Okay, I do feel a little better now. A couple sets in, I won't say I feel better, but I'm a little more ready. So my blood is flowing. So I'll do one more, maybe a drop set. You guys know the routine, and we'll go from there. Okay, I lost a rep with each set I did, which is kind of the norm, really. Let's do a drop set though. All right, that's good for incline bench. Ooh, that's really good. All right, back to some Smith machine skull crushers. Hopefully my elbow will let me. I did like 6 or 7 reps with just a 45 on each side, and it felt fine. There was just a little bit of pain, but I'm worried going heavier, obviously. But then also, once I get really deep into a set and my muscles are really working hard, I'm worried that my elbow is really going to start getting inflamed. That inflammation is going to start kicking in more. So, you know, not any promises that I can do 3 or 4 sets here, which is what I want to do. But I'm gonna try. If my elbow holds up, I'll do it. Oh wow, yeah, that was man, that honestly kind of played out just like I was hoping it wouldn't. My elbow did start hurting pretty, pretty good. Mm. I will say it was manageable though. Um, Obviously I finished the set. It's like if my elbow wasn't hurting, I could have done more. So it is hampering or holding me back a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just do 3 sets here. Try to grind out 2 more. Go slow. Be as safe as I can, and then do another chest, and then maybe I'll throw in another tricep today. Something that's hopefully a little better on my elbow, and I can actually give a little more max effort. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's try 2 more. Okay, I'll say with each set that I did there, my elbow got a little more comfortable. It's like I loosened up a little bit. Still a little bit of pain, but the third set felt way better than the first. I'll just say it like that. So that's good. This is why, oh man, it's just, it can be tough. I like to tell people to try to, yeah, you want to be mindful of injuries, obviously. But if you can push through, push through. Like if it's not serious. This obviously is not serious. Like, in my opinion, the difference between a serious injury and a not serious injury is you can either train through it or you can't. Now, again, some of that depends on how high is your pain threshold. Some people can manage more pain than others. But I feel like if you can smartly and efficiently still work through an injury and still do most lifts, even around the injury, then you should. And like I said, if it's serious, you'll know you won't be able to do it. It'll just be that bad. But again, if your pain threshold isn't very high, then maybe an injury that some people could train through, you might not be able to. It's just kind of a lot of it's just the luck of the draw, really. How high is your pain threshold? How durable are you? Here lately, I've been like the past year, I've had the most amount of injuries in the past year. I'll say like a year and a half than I did the prior 12 years of my training. So, first 12 years, I had maybe a couple injuries in 12 years. That's it. And then would have been super serious. And then the past year and a half, again, there's only been one semi-serious one, which was my lower back. But other than that, I've had like 4 or 5 different minor injuries. So it's the saying when it rains and it pours. That's kind of what happened with me. So, but I'm pushing through because I can, you know. And then I'm glad I did because the third set was better than the second. Second was better than the first, So usually that's a good sign that it's an injury you can train around or through. If the sets start to feel a little more comfortable as you go, it's probably not a serious injury. But if it gets worse, or if the first set is just really bad and you can't do it, then I know it's kind of basic way to put it, but I'm not a doctor, so if you want doctor's advice, go fucking get doctor's advice. This is just my kind of 2 cents with 14 years of training, what I've learned, and so. All right, let's move on to another chest. I'm kind of long-winded today. Try to cut the chit chat and get some good sets of chest in. Mm. Mm. Ooh. Ooh. Mm. Ah. Mm. Ooh. Mm. Mm. Well, mm. Uh, mm. Still drop set. Mm. Uh, ah. Okay. Okay. Pretty much the same thing that I've done for triceps the past 2 Thursdays. Just a little bit of a twist. I'm gonna use the rope instead of the stabilized V bar, which is down there. Um, Now, I've had these elbow problems. The V bar is what feels the best when I'm doing these, but the rope doesn't feel that bad, so I'm gonna try it. Worst case scenario, I do a set and my elbow is just telling me to go back to the V bar. I will if that happens, but I want to try a set since I've already done 3 sets of something else for triceps. Go a little lighter here, focus on the squeeze and stretch and time and attention more, and yeah, try to do 3 sets. Probably won't even do a drop set. That'd be 6 total sets of triceps, which is kind of the peak of the number of sets I want to do for triceps. Same with biceps, you guys know. They're kind of like my 2 strongest body parts. So I don't want to do as many or put as much focus on those 2 areas. So anyways, let's try this. That actually felt better than expected. So I think I'm good. I think I'll do 2 more. Yeah, just 2 more. Whoa, these are feeling really good, really fucking good. See, this just goes to show routines can be good. You know, you get a steady base of something, slowly get better at it, and that's how you get better at something. You know, you just build a routine, and but after a while, you know, you kind of plateau, and as soon as that starts to happen, that's when you know it's time to switch things up, or maybe step away from a couple of different exercises, throw in something different, throw in different rep ranges, even whatever. And I stepped away from the rope. It's probably been a month or two, at least. I come back to it, feels great. So don't be afraid. It's a very fine line. Like yes, like I said, I think you need routines to get better, to actually keep track of what you're lifting, how many reps you're lifting, and just keep doing it as you're getting better. Then once you hit that plateau, you got to switch something, switch the rep ranges, or just take some exercises out, throw different ones in, and build a routine on that, get better at those, and then you can just keep swapping or just keep alternating two or three or four different variations like that. Anyways, let's just do one more, and that'll be it for triceps. We'll finish with some chest. Oh, come on, man. Oh my god, that was good. Let's move on. All right, I am coming back for more of this superset that I've been doing past 2 Thursdays. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I have it on a weight that I can do about 15 to 20 reps, slow and controlled though, and make sure I'm actually squeezing mostly through my chest. Do as many reps as I can here. Walk over to the pec deck. I typically have it on the same weight that I have it on here, which is going to be a little harder on a on a fly. You're not using your triceps, which help a lot. Um, so I have it on 170. Have it on 170 on pec deck. Like I said, I'll walk right over to the pec deck, jump right into it, get as many as I can. Like I said, it's harder, so typically, like I said, I'll do 15 to 20 here, and then I go over to the pec deck. Maybe I'll only get 12 or something, but that's fine. That's kind of what I'm wanting. So, but it's been feeling great. The past 2 Thursdays I've done this, it's felt awesome. Uh, and anytime something feels good like this, I want more. Give me fucking more, dude. I'm gonna keep doing it until I wear it out, and then, like I said, move on to something else for a bit. So this has been working great. I'm gonna keep doing it. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna try to do that a couple more times. We might call it there. Maybe not. I don't know yet. Yeah, at least two more. I think for this next one, I'm gonna go 20 pounds lighter on each machine. I got two good sets in with this weight, but I think the next set, super set, it'll be just a little too heavy for what I'm trying to do. So you should, when you're doing supersets like this, you should be losing multiple reps on each machine as you go through. I mean, if you think about how many reps you're doing and it's back to back different machines, I mean, you're going to fatigue your muscles pretty quick. So if you're not losing multiple reps on each one, you're probably not going heavy enough for your desired rep range. So if you're wanting to do 15 each, or like I'm doing 15 to 20 here, and around 12 on the pec deck, um, if that's your desired rep ranges, like say I'm doing 15 here, by the time I get to 12, 13, 14, I should be starting to struggle pretty good. And then that 15th one is like max effort, all I can get. If you're doing 15 and it's like you got 10 more, you're not going heavy enough. So um, you want to adjust that accordingly. Make sure you're actually challenging yourself. But also, I'm only resting like a minute between each superset. So like I'm asking a lot of my muscles right now. I'm fatiguing them pretty quick. And I think that's why I had to lower the weight a little bit on this last one. So don't be afraid to lower the weight if you have to. I mean, it's just like doing supersets like this or even anything. If you have to lower the weight, lower the weight. It's all about, you know, good sets, not killing yourself in here. So Uh, mm, oof, oof, mm. Oh, okay. I think I might go do just one set of deficit push-ups, get a little bit more lower chest in there, and I think we'll be good, man. We'll do some quick posing, see what the pump's looking like. Let's pose. Okay, I don't want to over exaggerate here, but I feel like I got a pretty gnarly chest pump going on right now. It feels that way. We'll see whenever I lose the shirt, but it feels that way. Actually, I'm gonna raise the camera just a little bit. Angle it down a little more. I think that might be better. Let's try that. I actually might do a little posing here, and there's another area I want to try. As much as I hate to admit it, I think this is some of the best lighting in here. So let's just do a quick few more right here. Oh, that's good enough. I mean, shit. If I didn't get any good shots in those 3 attempts, I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing. All right. The posing routines took long enough, so I think we're just gonna wrap it up there. Again, I'll go do my second half of cardio and be back tomorrow, man. Another good workout. Don't really have much else to say, so time to go suffer a little bit more. Come on, man. These stupid shirts. Time to go suffer a little more on the stationary bike. And like I said, I'll be out of here. So